It was a flag day at Ibrox as Rangers celebrated last season's championship, but not for long, as David Obua gave Hearts the lead early in the first half. The re-signing of Alan McGregor proved good business for Rangers, with the Rangers goalkeeper making a sequence of good saves. Stephen Naismith scored an equaliser for the champions in the second half, and that man McGregor was called on late on to salvage a point and to save a point for Ali McCoist at the end of his first game in charge of Rangers. And I can tell you that the man of the match in today's game was Hearts' Ryan McGowan, who joins me in the studio, along with Ray Wilkins and Neil McCann. Ryan, many congratulations to you. We've got some champagne for you there in a minute, but first of all, let me ask Ray, what were your thoughts on his performance and the performance of both sides?
I thought Ryan played exceptionally well. Both Neil and I thought he was very, very good indeed. It must have been tough for him at the end to have young Wild come on, who's a bit of a flying machine down the left-hand side for Rangers. But no, his own personal performance was very good indeed. Considering, what is that, his fourth game? Fourth start? What is it, Ryan?
Fourth start for the club.
Fourth start, yeah. Well done.
How did you find it?
Yeah, I found it good. Obviously, we had a good start to the first half, and I thought we were on top most of the first half. And we had a couple of chances. David Templeton had a good chance with McGregor save, but overall, maybe we're a little bit disappointed not to come out with the victory. But if before the game you said 1-1, we'd take it.
What about your own personal performance, a man of the match performance?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was man of the match, but it's very kind that they gave it to us. But yeah, I thought I did okay, and just hopefully keep my spot in the team.
You'd Juan Manuel Ortiz making his debut against you, so you had a lot to prove today, but how did you find playing against him?
Yeah, like that was the first time I'd ever played against him or seen him really, but yeah, I thought I did okay. But
we were watching it, Ryan, and we felt that you looked very comfortable. I think you trusted your pace.
Yeah.
You were happy to show him down the outside. And as you know, as a full-back's golden rule is don't let the crosses come in.
Yeah.
I felt you dealt with him absolutely fantastic. Jim must be pleased.
Yeah, well, I've not seen him yet. I've got to come straight up here, but yeah, I thought he said that at half-time just to stay off and trust your pace, that he wouldn't be able to get past me. But when 70-odd minutes came on and Wild came on, I was a bit more wary because he's quite fast. But overall, I was happy with my performance.
It was party time here at Ibrox, and you lost heavily here at the end of last season. What did Jim Jeffries do? What did he say before the game to get you this point today?
Oh, he set up the team from start of the week, and we worked on what we want to do when we have the ball and what we want to do when we don't have the ball. So we're well prepared going into the game, and I thought that first 45 minutes, Rangers didn't really cause us too many problems. We probably could have been a couple of goals in front, but they get the goal in the second half, and it was a bit of backs against the wall after that. But I thought we'd done well.
What did this goal by David Obua do for you?
Oh, it was a great goal. Good corner by Danny Granger, and he's just sort of peeled off his man. Yeah, good header. And
Did Granger give you some good options from the dead ball situation?
Yeah, definitely. He's been a great signing so far. He's fitted in well with the boys, and like that, he's got a good.
You've got a real threat, Ryan, with the height in the team. You've got Obua, Zaliukis, Jonsson, Sutton. You go on. You're going to cause lots of teams lots of problems from set pieces.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed. I don't have to go up for corners. I have to stay back now.
Know your limits, right?
Yeah.
Did you feel as though you could have won this game with the amount of chances that we can see here?
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen it, but this one looked like a good opportunity here. No, it's a different one. Templeton had a good chance, but it was a great save by McGregor.
As you say, Ryan, you were really well set up in terms of pressing the ball high. You were narrow in defending, but he's got lots of support today. So Jim and Billy, I'd imagine, have been drumming that into you. It's important to, when you come to Glasgow, yes, you defend, but if you want to get anything out of the game, you have to try and have a wee bit of support.
Yeah, exactly. He said that to us at half-time, even though we were 1-0 up. He kept, him and Billy Lockyer kept encouraging us to keep pushing forward and try and get another goal. And we've got the players in Temps, Obua, Sutton, who can cause teams problems.
I think it's very important when you come and play the Old Firm in Glasgow, is if you look at the stats throughout the season, more often than not they score, the Old Firm. So you have to create them a few problems, you have to give them a few problems. And I thought first half especially, Hearts did that exceptionally well. And they caused Rangers 3 or 4 really difficult moments in the game. Second half, I thought Rangers showed a bit more patience. First half they were trying to go gung-ho and go right through the middle of the pitch too early. Didn't have any width to the team. But second half, they changed the formation a touch. Davis dropped back into the middle of the pitch, and they started to pass the ball better and were a little bit more patient. I thought that's when they put Hearts on the back foot.
Ryan, the manager, Jim Jeffries, is with us. We'll hear from him in a moment. Do you feel that he will be happy Or will he be grumpy after that?
I don't know if he's ever happy, but yeah, I think he'll be quite happy that we came out with the 1-1. But obviously, coming to Ibrox, it's not often that you get 3 points, so I think he will be reasonably happy to take a point.
Let's
Well, he
find out
mentioned
now.
at half-time, didn't he, Jim, that he thought this was one of the best performances he'd seen from any side that had come to Ibrox throughout a number of years.
Surely he's smiling then. He's with Peter Martin.
Jim, are you a happy manager with a point at Ibrox?
Well, I think before the game, it's always a difficult place to come, as long as you put up a performance, and you have to do that to get a result here. And I think we showed everybody at half-time how good a side, how well we played, and could have been a couple up. I think Rangers had agreed to that, and there's no doubt we said to players at half-time that Alistair would have a few words with them, and we expect them to come out early. And I was hoping to get through the first 15-20 minutes, but McGowan, who had an outstanding match, just got caught in possession when running with the ball, and then when it's whipped in, we just didn't get time to pick up Naismith, and it was they missed a couple of good chances before that. So but after that, I thought we didn't get the heads down and didn't feel sorry for ourselves, and we plugged away. And Rangers did up a wee bit the second half, but we knew they would do that. So you've just got to make sure you keep your shape, keep your discipline. We did all these things today, and I thought it was an excellent performance for us.
Just picking up on that point, what about some words of praise for the man of the match, Ryan McGowan?
Oh, terrific. He's coming back in, and we've played him in midfield, we've played him at centre half, but with young Hamill being out today, we played him there, and I thought he had an excellent game, especially against the Spanish lad. He had him probably in his pocket, and he was struggling to get the better of him, and I think you could see the change coming, and Wales a wee bit quicker, but he's got pace to burn as well. So we were quite happy with his performance today, but I think it was a real good team performance. So we're really happy with that, and all the pre-season games, there's nothing like the real thing, and the team showed that they were well capable today.
Is it perhaps a measure of the confidence of this side that many of those players trudged off here thinking they could have actually won it?
Well, that's what I said to them at half-time. Some of them have been here with other clubs, before they joined us, and we've come here, and it's not very often you get the chance to go in and beat them, and I felt today it was in our hands to do that. We did take our chances the first half, and we always knew that when you don't do that, Rangers are always liable to come back and catch you, which they did early, but they were restricted to very few chances after that, and they got a couple of chances before they scored, I think, and after that, not too many. I'm not saying we had the same amount of ball. I think Rangers had more possession as the second half, but we had certainly the bulk in the first half and probably carved out more opportunities than they did. But I think overall it was probably a fair result.
Well done today.
Thank you.
Ryan, does this result give you confidence going forward?
Yeah, exactly. Last season we got off to a couple of draws, but this time we were playing the champions at in their back garden, and I thought we done a good account of ourselves, and we've got a big game in Europe coming up, and then Dundee United at home, so it doesn't get too much more easier.
Has it been mentioned within the club by the manager that you can perhaps catch the Old Firm this season?
No, not really. You just have to keep trying to get as many points as you can, and the gaffer said even before at half-time, he said teams will get judged after you sort of play each other every 10 games into the season, then you can sort of start working out where roughly you'll be once you've played everyone. So all we're going to try and do is try and pick up as many points as we can. If that means that come end of Christmas we're close to the Old Firm, then so be it.
Right, well played today. Neil McCann has at his feet for you a bottle of champagne because
you're obviously very thirsty, Ryan. Come in and drunk my water, so here's something else to quench your thirst. Well played today.
Thank you very much.
Different class.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done to you. So, for Ali McCoist, the Rangers manager, has a lot to think about. We'll hear from him shortly. It was a frustrating day for the Rangers legend, and what was his first game in charge following the departure of Walter Smith. He's next.